Monday.
Hello, everybody. How's it going today?
Happy Memorial.
Happy Memorial Day here in the States.
Just a
And you
regular
can
day up
meet
here.
myself over here.
Just a regular
Yeah.
work day.
Now,
That's
you
okay.
had your May Monday, your May long
What?
weekend. No? You had May long weekend not too long ago, no?
That was last weekend.
Well, yeah, but so now it's our turn.
Yeah, and back then it was just a regular work day for you guys. Now it's just a regular work day for me.
Oh no, I worked today.
Everybody?
I
You said
worked.
you
I
did
did not.
nothing. You told me you did nothing today, Annie.
Okay. I didn't do anything I don't normally do. Therefore, I didn't do nothing.
You did
I mean,
nothing.
I cleaned, I did laundry, I made beds, I swept and mopped the floor. This is things I do every day, so I didn't do anything extra. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Chris. Hey, Tammy. Is that everybody? Did I get them
Yep,
all?
Jeanette, Chris, and Tammy.
Okay. Because it scrolled on me.
And
Hey,
Jessica.
Jeff. Hi, John.
Hey, what you up to? What news
Still
do you have,
5
Jeff?
foot.
What news do you have?
I was thinking that very thing. Should I work on the hat? Should I work on the blanket? Or should I start something else?
Always start something else.
I
Always.
literally, I have a hat half finished, and I got the blanket that is ongoing and will be for the rest of the year. But that's it. That's all my whips. That's my whips.
What do you mean, do I have any news? I have news that my daughter was able to fix my water pump yesterday, yes. The very last bolt she was bolting on, she over tightened and snapped, which was to the motor mount bracket. No big deal. So that's going to be fun to drill out and deal with that. Then got to the lake. All was well, except it was cold and windy.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
What? What? Yay!
Is that the very first one?
Yes. Yay! Look what I've got, guys. Super chats and super stickers. Woohoo! Yay! Yay! So I did put a little goal of 5 of them at the lowest nomination, and you get your name on the bingo wheel. Which, if you have not won yet one of those fun little mystery boxes, you want your name on the bingo wheel. Trust me. The boxes keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I got my first one. I got my
Bill
first
said to
one.
tell you, Jess, do you have crap? It's parts store.
AutoZone.
Do you have an AutoZone near you?
Yes.
Got boys.
If you need specialized tools, go in there and ask them because a lot of them they will rent.
Oh yeah. And so far, I mean, didn't need anything super special. So that was easy peasy. And the pulley wasn't bad. It was just the water pump. The downfall of trying to figure out the diagram of putting the belt back on is, we didn't know what it looked like when it came off. And apparently there's a lot of different ways you can put that bad boy. But, so anywho, got to the lake, nice and cold, fished for a while. One of my 2 children, both adults, one of them left the dome light on in my poor little car. And I had a dead battery today. Well, I had asked my daughter to clean off the battery terminals while she had it all opened and everything disconnected. Well, she only cleaned the positive one, the one that she took off before she started working on the car. She didn't take off the negative one and clean it. So that was the problem.
Well, he didn't know if you knew about the tool rentals because that saved us a lot of money several times. The fact that we could just rent the tool for them and take it back. Because some of the tools that you need to fix it, you may never need that again. And there you've put all that money out for that tool that you're never going to use again. Hopefully.
There's some kind of pulley puller that we have to go up and run all the time when we work on certain parts of the vehicle.
Yep.
I'm like, come on.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
yay.
And
Hey, thank you, Chris.
I believe that Joanne's last day is supposed to be the 30th for all stores, but I think each store is closing as they run out of merchandise.
Yes, mine was supposed to close. The one that we were at the other night was supposed to close yesterday, officially. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4 if we drove all the way up north, 5 if we hit Illinois, 5 that we could still potentially shop at. But I'm not too hopeful for those considering
Or not, she's
the
got
one
a
that we
car
were
to
at
do it in.
on. Huh?
I said, and whether or not you have a car to do it in.
Oh, so far she's been nice today.
Hey,
I'm
Liz.
like,
Hey.
I don't want to wake up to another car problem in the morning. I really don't. Like,
It always sucks to wake up to it.
it's like Groundhog Day
Mm-hmm.
at this point. I'm like, I don't want to do it again. Hey, Mandy. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
It would
I don't know
almost
that
be
safe phrase at
comical if
all.
something else were to go wrong with this car in the next, like, 2 days. It would almost be laughable at this point. And I will ask what's
All you
next.
can do is laugh.
I'm like,
Been there, done that.
but yeah, my 23-year-old daughter, we YouTubed and done. I love YouTube. But it also helps that she actually changed her friend's alternator not too long ago. So she was already familiar with the beginning part of the process.
Oh,
Which
me
was
and
kind of
Bill
cool.
has learned a lot on YouTube when we need to fix something. Hi, Candy. You know, honestly, I don't think there's anything on a car we have not, on some car that we've owned fixed already and already are aware of.
Right. Yeah, we've had our fair share.
Is
Good
Candy
to
new?
see you,
I don't
Candy.
remember that name.
I'm not familiar either.
Hi, Candy. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So, how was other than we've got 2 that had to work today? I didn't. I got to play by the water. Caught some bluegill. Nice ones. I did do a little bit of recording. I'm not sure how good of a video it's going to be. Thank you, Candy. That's awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. But I had it propped up on the rocks, just kind of like looking at the ocean. Sunita! Thebomb.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. This is so awesome. Yeah, I was so excited. Ow. Okay, and whatever's been in my shoe all day, I can finally find it. But I caught some pretty nice sized bluegill. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and the goal tonight, if we reach it, everyone's name's going on the wheel. The bingo wheel.
Everyone.
Everyone that has gifted. Everyone's name's going to go on the wheel. For their chance to win the monthly bingo box that keeps growing and growing.
What is a monthly
And
bingo box?
so on Tuesdays on my channel, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Thank you, Sunita. You're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. Tuesday, usually in between 8 o'clock and 8:30 Central Standard Time, we play Bingo 2.0. So whoever wins at that bingo, their name goes onto a monthly wheel. At the end of the month, we spin the wheel. Whoever's name popped up gets this really, really cool box that I put together. It's kind of like more of a thank you. for hanging out and playing. Mona, how are you? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, you guys. And I do have to say, like, the biggest thank you to all of everybody that got me to the 500. Wasn't just yarn in our crochet group. It wasn't just gardening. There's knitting groups and cooking groups, and yeah, that was like a huge group effort, and everybody made a really big push there at the end. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Couldn't thank you guys enough, for real. That happened in like 3 days, and I think it was like 3 days for YouTube to officially recognize it. So it could have been even 2 days, but I think it was like 3 days that we went from like 440 something to just a little over the 500. So high five. Sorry for whoever I smacked in the face. But,
Wow. Mary Lou Retton was arrested on a DUI. What is the world coming to?
who's that?
Mary Lou Retton,
Here's one.
Mary Lou Retton. She's
a
like
gymnast
first
that won
Olympic, first American gold medal gymnast in 1980 something. First female on a Wheaties box.
She's 57. God, I feel so old.
I know, right?
Miss Connie.
No, Connie.
Hi, everybody.
How are you, ma'am?
$4 it cost her. Man, that is a
You had a
crazy drink.
You had a
Hey, Connie.
Oh, no. I
Hey,
don't want to
Annie.
do that. Stop that. Okay.
Hey, everybody in chat.
Hi, Mona. Hi, Sarah.
Hey, friend. There we go. Oh,
Hey, Joe.
oh hell no.
Hi, Joe.
Hey everyone.
Hola.
Hey, Joe.
Hey Ron.
Actually, I might work on my flowers. I've got quite a few to finish.
Quite a few to finish.
Quite a few. Yep, quite a few cherry blossoms. Which, did you guys know that there was a national cherry blossom festival in
Yes.
DC last 4 weeks?
Yes, it's right around the river or the lake. It
And the
circles it,
trees are so beautiful.
they have to do a bunch of work on it, and they're going to have to move all those cherry trees.
Well, today was the parade. They had the parade on Fox. I didn't know we had a festival. I know they do over in Japan. That would be phenomenal to check
Well,
out.
those cherry trees that is in Washington are extremely old. They're hoping they're not going to lose any of them, but they know they will. But they'll be growing more. But they have to fix the bank of, I don't know if it's a river or a lake. They have to fix the bank.
It's like a lake, but I think it's the erosion.
It is the erosion. The erosion is getting too close to, and it's making it where it's not safe for people to walk. So they have to move it.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Sarah Mahoney, Mona has a message for you in chat.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
I have a question for everybody.
42.
Yes. No, go ahead.
19.
19.
I had a discussion today that one made me very sad for the American school system. Two, you got to wonder if it's a personal thing. Everybody, how many people knows how to use a ruler? Just put a one. Put a one
One.
right in. Say it. Can you
One.
use a ruler?
1.
One.
Is it coming up?
Not yet. There's Sarah said one. Jeanette said one. Sunita, yeah.
Here's the next question. Answer 2. How many people know how to use a tape measure?
2.
1.
2.
There we go.
Fabric or metal?
Doesn't matter.
Both. I know how to do both.
Okay. What about a radius tape measure?
Well, don't complicate it. We're talking about a ruler and a regular tape measure. All right.
Okay.
I had a 30-minute discussion with a woman today that told me that measuring with a ruler and a measuring tape was completely different.
Was she on glue?
Yeah, exactly. Or she stiffened paint.
I was just like, it's the same. No, it's not. Because on a ruler, you start at the 1, and from 1 to 2 is the first inch. And I was like, no. The end of the ruler to the 1 is the first inch.
Exactly.
Just like it is on a tape measure. No, that's not the way it works. Literally 30 minutes, I actually questioned myself and went and asked Bill. He goes, you know the answer to this. Why are you? I said, I just want to make sure. I need another opinion. I said, this chick is driving me nuts with this because I know I'm right.
Yep.
I just gave up. I was like, you know what? You measure the way you want to measure, and I will measure the right way.
I have a question for everybody about a tape measure. John already knows it, so he doesn't have to answer it. On a metal tape measure, every certain amount of inches, there's a little star. How many inches in between, and what's that star for?
I don't know. I've never seen the star on one of them.
It's like a little. He'll show you.
There's more than just a star on them.
Yeah, it's a little thing.
Paid that close of attention.
They call it a star, but it's not an actual star. It's like a little. He'll show you.
Like an asterisk.
Yeah, like okay, so this one's like a little diamond. This one's
Yeah,
got
it's
a
usually
diamond.
a diamond, not a star. It's usually a diamond.
And
This one's a diamond. The
See
diamond
that
right
little
there.
diamond right there? So
I've never noticed that.
Me either.
And the other one is right there.
it should be, yeah. Tell them what that is for, John.
No.
Is it
Look it
for
up.
placing? It has something to do with building, obviously. Angela says a ruler and a tape measure is different.
Okay, Angela.
So is that like the difference between like studs?
That's it. That's what the word I was looking for is wall studs or floor
No.
studs.
Okay.
No,
So-
stud.
No, because that's 18 inches, right?
That's 16 inches. No,
16.
16
Okay.
inch center.
You
That's
see how
a
the
stud.
16 you see how the 16 is red? And then the 32 is red?
That's the studs.
Yeah.
Those are your studs. Your studs should be
Fabio.
16 centers.
16 on center, yeah.
Now your star marks are at 19 and 3/16.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I honestly don't know. I honestly did pay attention, that close attention to it.
Give me the answer.
It's the spacing for engineered I-beam timbers. Right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's for a while ago.
All right, Angela.
No, a long time ago. Oh, a long time ago.
Explain to me the difference between a ruler and a tape measure now.
They have all the same lines. The
They're
same
exactly
lines
the
mean
same. Yeah.
they are exactly the same.
Yeah.
Now, the only difference between a ruler and a tape measure is this little piece right here. Now, the
But that
reason
starts.
this actually moves for a reason.
Yes, it
So you can
does.
take inside it pushes in for inside measurements and pulls out for outside measurements.
Right.
So you can hook it and take your measurement. It'll be the exact same measurement as with your ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Steel rulers are always better to work with, but aluminum ones work as well. But the problem with aluminum and plastic ones, rulers, your zeros are not at the end. You have to take that space into account when you're measuring stuff.
Right.
You can't take it from the end of the ruler.
Out in my wood shop, I have tape measures. I have metal ones. I have, yardsticks. I have all that, and they measure the same. They give me the exact same measurements.
Angela, my
And this
dad
one,
was a truck driver, but he taught me
Mm.
they were exactly the same.
and
Yep.
this one's made for measuring liquids.
Yes.
Is that a fish tank? Yeah.
No,
My mom used one for fish tanks.
this is made for painting, for
Yep.
measuring your liquids in your paint jars.
Yep. So if you're mixing, you get the right mixtures and stuff.
I don't have a radius measuring tape with me, or circumference measuring tape with me, but you can actually wrap it around round poles, and it'll give you exact measurements on the round, and it'll give you half measurements as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have one with me. Does that work?
Angela's still saying she thinks they're different. They really aren't. They may
They're-
look different, but they measure the exact same.
And you can also take your fabric tape measure that you have for your measuring your crochet stuff.
Yep, and it's the same thing.
It's the exact same. All tape measures are the exact same thing.
Yep.
Do you know where
A ruler is really good for spanking butts. So is a wooden spoon. Just saying.
Connecting towns on a map. Done that too. Oh, wait. I guess if you're old enough, you'll know what a map is.
Yes.
a foldable map.
A foldable
Yes.
map.
Yes, I know what it is.
You know how many people don't know how to fold a map? A lot of people.
Well, I don't use fabric measuring tapes because
Hey,
it does
Jake.
stretch. I only use plastic ones that do not stretch.
Yeah, mine are not fabric. That is true. I remember my mom had a yellow fabric one when she was making our clothes.
Yeah, my mom did too.
And it does become frayed. Mandy, you are right. It does become frayed and stretch out over time. But I think my mom replaced hers once a year because she used it a lot.
Yeah. Don't you start barking. Why are you growling?
I had to turn on that TV real fast.
Ruff, ruff.
He can't hear you, thank God. Why are you growling? He never growls.
Apparently does.
Maybe
Well,
there's another bat in the house.
No, he's looking out the window, or he's looking towards the window. I gotta look and
Oh,
if there's somebody outside. Let's see. There's nobody out there, Royce.
You know, no matter how many times you tell them that, they don't listen, right? I know Cash don't until I let him out and he sees for himself.
Well, he can't go out front. I got to see if there was somebody there a minute ago. No, there hasn't been anybody in
Tonight,
my for 3 hours. Hasn't been anybody in close to my house.
we ate, and Bill was waiting for his buddy to get here to leave for work.
Hmm.
And he was sitting there reading, and I was sitting in my chair reading. And I was like, "Did you hear that engine?" He goes, "Yeah." He said, "He's probably here." So he picked his lunchbox up and kissed me goodbye, walked out the door, was out there for 2 or 3 minutes, came back in. He goes, "He's not out there." I was like, "Well, it's time for," he said, "I know." He said, "I just called him. He forgot his lunch." So he got all the way to our house, had to turn around, go back to his house, get his lunch.
Oh boy.
I was like, "Why didn't he just take you with him?"
Royce, stop it.
Maybe there's somebody outside.
Stop. You little snot. Don't. Oh my gosh. No.
Like, "Mom, there's something out there. I want to eat."
There's absolutely nobody here. No one outside. No one even on the street. Oh, I know what he's barking at. Dang it. There's a car, kitty corner, waiting for the kids to come out of the house. That's what you're hearing.
Yeah.
You can hear that car.
Bill hollered at me to come outside today, and I seen a rabbit coming up our driveway sideways.
Okay, that's
And I
weird.
was like, "What?" I was watching it. He said, "You see it?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Give it a second." No, Misty caught a full-grown rabbit. The rabbit was bigger than her.
Oh, wow.
She was bringing it back to the house. But
Why was rabbit moving sideways?
the rabbit was so
Because
big
it was in her mouth.
side and was walking
Oh.
up the driveway. You couldn't see her. I was like, "How did she even see to walk?"
Shh. They know the terrain.
Oh, she knows her driveway.
Dogs don't have to look at where they're walking.
Hey, that's one less rabbit that could get in my garden.
They
But I
all
wouldn't
wanted.
let her. She got really mad because I don't want her to get fur balls in her stomach.
Hmm.
I remember folding maps for my dad in the car.
You should see the way he's looking at me. He's got his head down, and all I can see is his eyes and the top of his head.
He was like, "You're not listening to me."
No,
I told you.
stop. Right? I know. Like, stop,
That's
please. The car is still there. Will those people leave? So my dog will stop. Jeez.
Pete was like that. If we put something like a new decoration in his yard or something, and he went outside at night, he would stand at the top of the porch just barking his head off, and then he'd run out and sniff it and realize it was nothing, and then come in the house.
Yeah,
But he had
Royce?
to go out to investigate to see what it was.
Okay, then now they're leaving. Now you can start settling down. They're driving away. Do you hear it?
But Mom,
He's calming down. It's going further away. Now he's put his head down.
what you been up to today?
who's the what's a what?
Oh,
That's what I said.
hey,
Hi,
Lana.
Hi, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Hello, Terry. Hello, Lana. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hmm.
Yeah, now he put his head down, closed his eyes.
It's all good now.
Yep. He knows the danger has got left.
The danger is no more.
Do that.
Uh-oh, now another loud car is driving out there.
Yeah.
My
It was
my
a
week
long weekend.
my weekend was nothing different. Nothing different, just same old weekend.
Yep, same old, same old.
I wish. No, my weekend was way more extra than it needed to be.
It happens. Look at this blanket, how much I've done on it. It's grown since this afternoon or this morning. Look,
Hold on, let me see. 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 Ooh.
getting very big. It's about almost half there, halfway. And this ball still looks just as big almost as when I started it yesterday. Oh no, I started it the night before. Where's my end? Okay.
Yeah. Around the world, do that, do that. All right, let me press some buttons. The button, pressing the button. Find the button. Press more buttons. Okay. No, I want this one. Not that one. This one. There we go. Thank you. I'd have pressed the button. Ooh, just took, took his plane out for a little.
Took a plane out. Oh, he did some RC flying today. Oh, I think he actually took a plane out. Hey, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Hey, Sally, good to see you. Happy Memorial Day. I hope your day was wonderful.
They were supposed to say They said we were supposed to get rain all day today. Hasn't rained at all today. Rained last
Yeah.
night though. But
So did anybody barbecue today?
no,
I
that
was
is
I had planned to, but it didn't work out that way.
that is not a zip code. My finger hit the button too many
I was
times.
going to say that's a lot of numbers for a zip code.
I hit 2 6s. There.
Hi, Sally. Sorry, I was looking at something.
100% humidity. Yuck.
Gotta love 100% humidity.
Don't you just want to wear the weather?
No, okay, so Utah is a desert. Even though they have mountains and they have snow, it's a mountain desert. It's desert, okay? So you have really dry air. Even with all the snow, you still have really dry air. And when we moved to Kentucky, we were there like 2 days, and it was 100 degrees and 125% humidity. I'm like, I am breathing in water. This is not good.
Yeah,
See, Lana's
they
brother.
do suck.
Yeah,
Not my favorite things.
no. We get humidity here, but nothing like Kentucky or Iowa or Indiana, Illinois.
Kentucky's humidity is worse than it is here.
Yeah, Kentucky. Well, it's really bad, especially where I lived because I lived right by the Ohio River, and
Yum.
yeah, uh, it was literally less than 2 miles from my house, the Ohio River. Yeah, not
Lana's
fun.
weather. For Cleveland, conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 63. Wind is blowing from the east-northeast at 6 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 92%. Yes, yes. Uh, and then weather for Manford, conditions are 63 degrees. The wind is blowing northeast at 5 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 94%. So, yeah.
It's showing on the radar that we have had some rain clouds go right over the top of us, but we got no rain.
That happens here a lot.
Pink says, and I live on a creek, and that's not creek. She lives on a creek.
Yep, a
The
creek.
river is right down the street. It's not a creek, it's a creek.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a creek because creeks are not rivers. But the Ohio River, it's a big river.
Yeah, it is. So's the canal.
Yeah, and so's the Mississippi, which isn't really super far away from there.
I do like
Oh,
to hear water, Terry. I am. That's very relaxing to me.
Well, hopefully my recording worked as planned, and you'll be able to hear the waves.
My video for tomorrow night is uploading as we speak.
All right. That's already looking cuter.
Okay. You know you're old when you stood up to turn on the overhead light and sat back down and forgot to turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
Sally's weather for Newport Richey. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 81 degrees. I'm coming to visit. Wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 1 mile per hour and 75% humidity, which I hear is sounds like the perfect weather for me. Um, can I come visit?
You okay, Joe?
Joe?
Joe, are you okay?
Was she sleeping?
Who was
I don't know.
cough-
I'm off in my sleep.
who was coughing?
That was Joe.
That's
It
what I
was
thought.
JoJo. It's a cold mountain creek. Our river got tore up from the flood.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty worse.
Pretty.
Now it's got a little bit of a shape to it.
When I make the barefoot sandals for this baby, I got to put a little flower, got to crochet flower for it.
I think that one right there would be perfect because it's tiny, honey.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm making.
Cherry blossoms.
Well, I don't know if it's a cherry blossom, but it's similar to that. 5 petals. I'm just going to do a magic circle and then do the petals around it and then pull it good. Hey, Will.
Hey, Will.
Well,
His wife is live diamond girl right now.
Well,
good evening, Will. So yeah, now that it's gotten a little better shape to it, now I got you highlighted. What do we do?
See, I still think some black thread knotted at the end, take them through to make your stamens, and then spray them with some hairspray or liquid starch to get them to stand up a little bit.
Hi, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
Midday here Tuesday. Love to all. Enjoy your day. Thank you for stopping in, Miss Jenna. See you later.
Good night, Jenna.
That's why I always take notes before I lay it down, Tank.
Lydia.
Oh no, yeah, I always mark it.
And I always have a little notebook in all of my project bags so I can jot stuff down as I go.
Mm-hmm.
Sad part is I'll take a notebook and do all the same things, but I'll not write it down because I think I'll remember it. I'm like, oh, I'll remember this.
Oh no.
Clearly.
I stopped questioning whether I'm going to remember it because I'm not.
No, I'm not going to remember. Not
Nothing.
going to remember.
I done have the CRS.
Hey, Miss Lydia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Tank says, I have the notes right here. And then thank you, Tank, for that fantabulous reminder yesterday to take care of business. So business was tended to before I went and enjoyed the weekend. I gotta go research real fast. My brain stopped working. I forgot what I was doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I forgot what I was doing with what I was doing. If that makes sense. Let's see. Hey, Trey, happy Memorial Day.
Hey, Trey.
Good to see you.
I'm on the way through.
That's the original.
That's because Jessica wasn't home last night.
No, I was not.
She was out
Everyone
doing
will get to see.
vacation.
I am doing wonderful, but no, I was playing by the water last night. All right, I want to see this one up close. Yeah, okay.
Yes, Jess, you didn't show up last night.
I know.
He was having a full conversation with you, and you weren't even here.
I'm sorry. I was there in spirit. I really was. Getting a cold. Okay.
Yeah, you sound like you got a cold from being out at the lake.
Yeah. Just different weather conditions.
Oh, you got your goal. Your goal's achieved. Carrie just sent you another super sticker.
Everybody's name's going on the bingo wheel. Everybody that gifted. And even the $1. Everybody gets on it. Everybody!
So,
They're awesome.
Chris K, Candy,
Awesome. All right, add to bingo. And I will actually just go off of this card tomorrow for bingo. I'll just use this one to write everybody's name down, then I'll add it at the end of the night.
Hey,
Do it
Marmar.
faster.
Mariana.
Good to see you. Welcome in. I do kind of have a sore throat, which is a little scary. Let's harvest here to StreamYard. So hooked on the wheel. Chris K.
First super sticker ever.
First one ever. Candy. Sunita.
Mona.
You guys are freaking awesome. Mona.
Tank. Times 2.
No, you only go, well, okay, I'll give her twice. I'll give
yeah,
you 2. However many you give, I will put you on the wheel. Sounds right?
And then Terry Crafty Tea.
and
You should have 8.
Harry on ASTY 333. Trip 1,
Trip
2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. I have 8.
Yeah. 8, 8.
Let me see. Oops. As long as I write them, show you on the. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Sarita. Who's Sarita? Sanita.
I say N. That's an N.
Your N looks like an R. Your N's look like R's.
526. I can. You guys are rock stars. Rock stars.
Superstar. Pew.
Nope. Chicken banana. Chicken banana. Chicken
Mm-hmm.
banana. Banana.
Wow. This 15-year-old boy became a home wrecker. He beat the record 2 minutes and 32 seconds, and this is what he had to eat. It's a 15-inch long hot dog, 1 pound, 2 pounds of toppings.
What?
He ate that in 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Oh, yeah, the thing is huge. We looked at one. We was going to order one, and I looked, and I said we could eat on that for 2 weeks.
Unbelievable.
This just sounds silly. Completely silly.
That's what we do at Hillbilly Hot Dogs. Ever come to West
Thank
Virginia,
you very
best
much, Trey.
is at Hillbilly Hot Dogs.
Yeah, no thank you.
Well, I mean, they have other hot dogs other than that one, but yeah, that's like what they're known for is the home wrecker.
Well, when you said home wrecker, I'm like, well, why is she cheating on him
Yeah.
with a
This is my
15-year-old?
first thought.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, he beat the record. I think the other guy, the one, it's been like 2 or 3 years since somebody won the title. I think his was like 3 minutes and something. So this boy really, I guarantee you he's training to be a professional eater. I've seen this skinny little chick, not much bigger than Jess, eat a 48-inch pizza with everything on it except anchovies. She refused to do anchovies on it. And she ate that in like 20 minutes.
My stomach would explode.
Mariana.
How's everybody's Sunday?
I love food, but I'm not going to eat like that. I don't think it's healthy for your body. And that would just make me sick. I don't like to rush through my food.
Well, you can't enjoy it, right? Like, there's no much sense
Yeah.
in doing that.
I can remember we were never allowed to leave the table until everybody was done eating. It generally took my dad an hour and a half to eat dinner, which is why he liked his food scalding hot when it hit the table, because by the time he finished, it was cold. He cut every single bite of everything that went in his mouth, whether it needed to be cut, even his mashed potatoes, and would chew it 50 times. It's just like, yeah, I don't want to enjoy it quite that much.
Yeah, I guess I do enjoy it that much.
Yeah, not quite that much. I mean, I'm willing to slow down and enjoy it, but I think that school lunches ruins food for kids because you have to eat so fast. That's why school food don't taste good because they don't have to taste it. They got to choke it
Try
down.
being,
Get back
try
outside.
being, try being in the military. Get
Oh,
10
I know.
minutes. Get 10 minutes to eat
I've
your
heard
meal.
stories.
10 minutes to eat your meal, and then you go PT right afterwards. What? Who
And puke.
designed this schedule?
They do that to see if you'll puke. Yeah, I never got that either. Tank. What when guys would try to eat each other.
What? That's not the cool thing to do.
I I guess I don't know. I don't have a man brain. I just eat until I'm satisfied and stop.
Well, it's like when I go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, I usually come back with 3 plates. Like, why do I want to get up 3 times? I'll just get what I want to begin with.
I
I
go to
like
an
cold food.
all-you-can-eat buffet. I start out with a salad, then I go
Why would you?
towards
Why?
vegetables
It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Why would you wreck it with a salad?
because
Prime rib and
I love salad.
prime rib and crab. Yeah, you're paying premium price for it. You might as well like why ruin it on lettuce and fill up on that? You might as well just go right to the prime rib.
I can still get prime rib. I didn't say it was
And
exceedingly
have a
good,
salad.
but I like salad. I like salad. I like vegetables. Period.
Sharper than I wanted it to be. I'll tell you. Come out, come out. There you go.
Andrew called me today on his lunch hour, and he said, "Mom," he said, "Did you tell Lorelai that broccoli and cheese was a perfectly acceptable snack?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Why?" And I said, "Because it's a perfectly acceptable snack."
Heck, I'd eat broccoli and cheese
I
for a
love
snack.
broccoli and cheese. He told her she wanted to take some to school tomorrow. He told her that he didn't think that was a good snack for school. What, they don't have a microwave?
Oh, you're talking broccoli and cheese sauce?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, she loves broccoli and ranch dressing. I generally don't eat dessert very often. I'm not a dessert person.
If
I'd
I
be
can
more
eat dessert before my supper, I will.
huh?
If I can eat dessert before supper, I will. And I'll eat dessert after supper too.
Dessert for me is generally I will get fresh fruit.
It's not dessert.
Not a diet thing. It's just I just really most desserts are just they're so sweet, and I am not. I don't like. I like some sweet, but not like a lot. Except for that
Yeah.
that chocolate dream that I get down at food fair. Now that I did learn my lesson and only eat three. Have to eat it in three times because the whole one's wow. That's way too much sugar.
Hello,
Yeah,
Ariel.
I'm not a fan of super sweet. So, like, my go-to would be like a Boston cream pie.
Yeah, I like.
Welcome in, everybody. I missed because my head's down making this flour.
I don't I will eat it and every once in a while I'll get a taste for it and I'll have to have I'll get something like that and eat it, but not very often. It's pineapple or strawberries,
Good
banana,
evening, everyone.
mandarin. I bet you we spend like $50 a month on mandarin oranges because all of us eat them. I have never tried monk fruit. I've been told it's good, but I have never tried it. That is
What do we
really
think?
nice.
It's
Yeah,
very bright background, but
no, that looks good.
Nice. Nice, Ola.
so everyone agrees I can continue to the next step. Chat, we agree? Tank made vanilla pudding last night with monk fruit. It was yummy. Yeah, I've heard monk fruit. Monk fruit. All right.
And I do like dragon fruit if you can find it just slightly green when it
I
still has
haven't had,
a bit of tartness.
I haven't had,
Otherwise, it's too sweet.
I haven't had dragon fruit in a long time. Dragon fruit, star fruit. I haven't had kiwis in a long
Star
time.
fruit has absolutely no flavor. What's to like about it?
What?
It
It's
has
got
no
like
flavor.
it does. It has like a citrusy flavor to it.
I don't think
I
so. I think it's just
I
really bland.
I would equate it between the cross between a kiwi and a lime.
Oh no, I don't think so because I love both of those. I've never anytime something new came available, we got something like one and we would all try it and we all agreed we did not like star fruit. Andrew, me and Bill don't like mango. Andrew loves mango and papaya. I don't like either one of them.
Star fruit's more for decoration though, but candy star fruit's pretty good.
And well, I know a lot of people who eat it. I personally think it's just really bland tasting. I don't know. We keep asking her, Tank, but she's not answering. I think she's asleep. I'm pretty sure I heard a, but no more after
Well,
that.
she came in and said hi, and
Yep. Yeah. Where did that happen?
Connie says she BRB.
Hmm.
There's nothing. Go there, go there, go there, go there. Buttons and pressing the buttons. All right.
Huh.
All right. One. Ooh. I've got a lemon tree out back. The Meyer lemon. All right.
Uh,
Mariana says she eats most of her fruit with chili powder.
Tahine.
Tahine, yeah. My granddaughter
Tahine.
loves tahine on pineapple.
Yes,
We
it completely changes the flavor.
we
I mean,
put
I'm
it
still
on all.
allergic to it.
We put tahini on all kinds of fruit,
Isn't
mangoes,
that what?
even watermelon.
I'm
Isn't that
gonna
why?
have to get some of this and try it.
Isn't that why vegans put sriracha on everything because it's bland?
I don't know. My husband uses sriracha to make it hot and spicy, but he doesn't eat vegan or vegetarian food. Yeah, avocados too. We also put it in, sometimes we'll put it in different flavors in our loaded teas. We sprinkle it in. back when I was working in a grocery store and I was over at the produce, uh, I had to stand out at the front of the store, not outside but inside, and I would sit and cut mangoes into flowers, put them on a stick, and then sprinkle tahini over it to give to people.
Oh, wow.
What?
A box truck in Addison, I think it's Addison, Illinois, exploded, injured the
Oh
truck
yes,
driver, and damaged multiple homes.
Ooh,
from a propane tank
Yeah, from a propane tank.
leaking out in the back of the truck.
that's not good.
No, that's not good at all.
They looked amazing, but people loved them and they would sit and eat them. But I loved making the flowers. I got real good at doing it. Put it on a stick, then I would sit and cut them into flowers. I won a cash award from the store chain that I worked for because I had the vote. I got the vote for the best pineapple. Best flower mangoes.
That's awesome, Miss Connie.
Yeah, it wasn't much money, and they took part of it away for taxes.
Of course they
So,
did.
so it didn't. I mean, I enjoyed doing it. We did it every mango season. Has Joe talked at
Uh-uh.
all? She must
Mm-mm.
be. She must be asleep.
Nope.
But there was
I know she
proof
fell
of my
asleep last
birthday.
night too.
Yeah.
She's gonna come back and tell us that these new meds she's on are just making her so tired.
Yeah. Awesome.
What's everybody in the chat?
Mhm.
What's everybody in the chat working on today? Just had a try, eh, Mona? Okay, I know I don't have tahini in my spice cabinet. I wouldn't have had a reason to have it.
I have two
Good
different
night,
kinds.
Anita.
I have two different kinds in my, and I have a
And
liquid.
good night, Miss Connie.
I have the powders and the liquid tahini.
And thank you, everyone that helped us reach our goal tonight. Bingo wheel, bingo wheel. I know. I'm working on it. Ooh, wands crochet along, diamond painting, Crochet stitching. Not much. I might have to redo this one. That's the way it looks.
You know, this blanket is small, but it's still making me extremely warm.
while crocheting it.
Yeah.
Pink says I started Lawn's Crochet along, but I'm doing something else, and I'm making Michi's Summer Breezy top.
Summer breeze makes me feel
Makes me
fine.
feel fine. Slowly. Pink says, how are you, Mona? How you be?
Awesome, Sally.
Sally's making a cotton top, just 2 panels put together. I need to get on a wearable. So, go through here. Push, release. Pink says I'm using a Karen latte cake. It's so soft. Mariana says I just got the ribbing done on Michi's top. I'm working on finishing up these cherry blossoms. Hey, Mitchell, welcome in. How are you?
Hey, Mitra.
Naked snail. Naked snail. Good night, Miss Pink. Thank you for coming in. She says I'm about to fall asleep. I have a feeling it's going to be kind of an early night for all of us, maybe. Well, maybe me.
Good night, Tank.
4:30. I know I dozed back off to sleep at some point, but not like really sleep. This morning after everyone left to go fishing and it was too cold to take the birds down to the water. Oh, come on, bless you. Where'd Annie go? Chris said.
Oh, she dropped off. I didn't even see her. She was concentrating on my crocheting.
She put her invisibility cloak on. And poofed. Hank says the wind is cold off the mountain. It's so nice. Mm. Yeah, as long as the cool breeze was coming into a spot that was already like 85 degrees or something. Yeah. Thank you so much, the snake. Just I put both of your names together at the same time. The naked snail. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hot down here in South Texas. Let's see what
No,
my
it's
weather's.
not.
Um, let's see what we got. And everybody in chat, if you actually, on my side, if you type in strawberry, Nightbot will drop your link. Right now it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 5-mile-an-hour wind, 53% humidity. Not terrible. Chilly, but not terrible. Weather for some warm part of Texas. Alton, Texas, conditions are clear with a temperature of 85 degrees. The wind is blowing from the southeast at 14 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 73%. A little windy, but 85. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, it was the chilliest holiday weekend since '84 here in our area. Chilly, windy, rainy yesterday. And 9-mile-an-hour wind coming in off the lake. It felt like it was 39-mile-an-hour wind. It was cold. And we couldn't make a fire. We attempted, but Mr. Sheriff came and told us to put it out. So we put it out. But it was cold. We wanted fire,
Why?
and we had
Why'd
more.
they make you put it out?
Because you said we couldn't have a fire. I didn't ask questions. I just did what he said.
Oh, where did Annie go?
She poofed.
She poofed.
Yeah, just up and poofed.
That's not good.
San Antonio was having tornado warnings.
She what?
It says San Antonio was
Oh,
having
San
tornado warnings. Yeah.
I will be right back.
You just came back.
Yes, ma'am.
I know, but now I got a phone call. Now I got to go do something. I'll be right back.
Oh, you gotta go poop. It's okay. Go ahead.
No, that's not it. But I'll be
Okay.
right back.
All right. So Annie popped off to go poop. Joe's sleeping. And Connie had to go poop, but she's not saying it. She's embarrassed.
Oh. You know, girls go to the washroom in pairs all the time.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean? Well,
That's
yeah.
just a talk. That's just a talk. Sally says, well, it's late here for me. Morning comes early. Have a great one. You as well, Miss Sally. Thank you for coming in. See you hopefully
Morning
tomorrow.
comes at the same time.
Everyone's had a busy weekend. He's tired. He needs a refresh.
I never had a busy weekend. It's a crazy busy weekend.
Got another one showing up. I think I just heard Zach open the door. One more day of work tomorrow, then a short 8-week teacher summer recovery, says Mandy. Lana says the best place to talk about men is the restroom.
The bathrooms are
Chris says
scary.
bathrooms are scary places.
You ever been in a
Yeah.
men's washroom? Man, those are scary.
What?
Guys need to go in pairs. Guys need to go into men's washrooms in pairs.
Yay. Alright. Like the hard part's over. I finally got my ends woven in. They're cute little things.
How about I try this again without the cat walking across my keyboard?
No, you can't blame the cat.
I am blaming the cat. I came back in here and he was laying on the keyboard.
Oh.
Like,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
How convenient you both came back at the same time. See, I knew they went to bed with the washroom in pairs. I knew it. Called it.
I didn't go to the washroom. I went to the
wasn't in the washroom either.
I went to the kitchen to talk to my grandson.
So you say. It's fine. Don't be embarrassed. It's natural.
I'm not embarrassed.
I have no problem saying when I go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And Joe's still snoring.
Yeah.
Joe's snoring away.
Yep. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Because that blanket is making my so warm, I'm going to finish the last row and a half on this hat for my grandson. Oh, because it's not as big. And then I have to finish that creeper tomorrow because my grandson is 4, will be at my house. I'm watching him on Thursday and Friday. I want to give it to him.
Pretty good, looks like. Chris K wants to know how the groomsmen are growing.
I'm going on the second one now.
Cool.
He's skinnier and taller, so you got to make adjustments on him.
Mm-hmm. Now this yarn feels huge compared to that other yarn. Holy moly.
When I change different thicknesses of yarns, that happens to me.
Because that other yarn is a 1 weight or 2 weight. This is almost a 4 weight. Oh well, I'm almost done.
And it feels weird.
It does.
Jessica's gonna burb.
Okay.
There. I had to go and give y'all a thumbs up because I forgot to do that earlier.
What?
I usually do it before I come in StreamYard, and I forgot.
Where is my other?
Did you find it?
Yeah, my needle. My other needle. Needle.
I came up with a great idea. Don't know that it's my idea, but it's an idea. I had 3 flat sheets of styrofoam packing from something I got. I stacked them up, put my monitor on them. That's where I poke all of my needles and my scissors. So they're
Yeah,
right
but
there.
that only lasts. That only lasts so long though.
I can rotate them because it only. I mean, you're not like stabbing it through all of them. You just got to go through the top layer, flip it over, use the other side, and then.
Well, see, if they were steel, then I could just use a magnet, right? But because they're aluminum, they won't stick to magnets.
My darning needles are steel.
Well, these ones are aluminum. Pretty sure of it. I got one steel one.
I have some like that, but the ones I use those are my living room darning needles, but I have different darning needles in my craft.
I got one steel one.
I probably have 6 steel ones. I tend to carry the steel ones in my Altoid boxes, which is my Notion boxes. I have for each of my project bags.
I don't think I've ever bought a box of Altoids.
Oh, I love the not peppermint, wintergreen, and the cinnamon.
I love these.
Plus, anybody
needles.
else that I know that uses my make, I ask them to keep the tins for me.
These needles are the coolest needles I ever found. Because they got an open end on them, so you don't even have to thread the needle. You just slide your thread onto it.
It's self-threading needles is what they're called.
Okay. I love those.
Cash, you already had your snack, your pats, your lovin's. Now you need to lay down. The door's cracked open, so if you need to go pee, you can go pee.
But got them all in Temu. In this fancy little case.
Yeah, see, my niece got me some of those and put them. She made like a crochet basket for me for Christmas a couple of years, and she got them from Temu. And because that's how I bought it. I like the little tube they're in.
What you got from Temu?
These
Needles.
fancy scissors. These fancy scissors too.
Oh yeah, I actually have a couple pairs of those as well.
They're freaking sharp. They're sharp. I'm surprised these don't have a case.
She's like, I know it's touching. Hey,
I'm surprised these don't have a case for them though, because they're freaking sharp. They're sharper than the ones that come in a case. Get these ones right.
I just took some. It's not leather, more like a suede that I had in my sewing box. Cut it around, or went around it with a ballpoint pen. Sewed them together, turned it inside out, and that's my case for my scissors like that. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. I already had, and it wasn't that hard to make.
I'm going to beat you.
With a stick?
Get off the table. Get off the table. Someone's misbehaving.
He's in there shouting at the
You want banana?
Excuse me.
I'm getting it.
I have a pair of those too, Mariana. That was actually the first ones I ever had. Those things have lasted me forever. Mine are purple. I also have a pair of Singer scissors.
I have so many pairs of scissors.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say I don't even have a count of how many pairs of scissors I have.
I've probably got close to 50, no, more like 75 pairs of scissors. All different kinds.
75.
Yeah, but is that counting your like scalloped edge ones and all that?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But that was only 20 of those.
But those are so cool.
Yes, they are. I have all kinds of scissors. I have all sizes. Yeah. And I have tons of scissors. I like scissors. Actually, I just don't like being with. I don't like being without scissors because that's happened before.
You've seen the ads on YouTube for those Guggenheim scissors?
Uh-huh.
And I've done some research on them. They are supposed to be the best scissors out there. I was thinking about getting my niece and my sister a pair for Christmas for their quilting.
Guggen.
Yeah.
Guggenheim. Yes, Guggenheim scissors.
Sounds like a museum.
Yeah.
Mariana, that is why I originally had them, because when I started doing it, I had my my autistic son he liked shiny things, so we had to be careful. We literally would have to put all of our knives in the block and put it in the cabinet that I had to climb up on a stool to get to and unlock it, because he liked to lick shiny things and he would lick knives. It freaked me out.
$70 scissors. Are you serious?
Well, yeah, but it's a Christmas present. Okay, John or whoever, question. What size standard hook has 7.5 to 1.0 shaft? I have no idea.
A 3/4 to 1 inch shaft. You're looking at like a broomstick.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's big.
A cute.
Yeah. Sounds like she's making broomstick lace.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
3/4 to 1 inch. It's like broomstick lace. Or broomstick hook.
And that you would use this one for.
Yep. What size is that? Measure it up. What's the width on it? Not the length, the width.
She's going around it.
No, that's circumference.
That's circumference. That's not what.
That's circumference. You want the radius.
Yeah, it's about an inch.
Okay. And what size hook is that?
It's not a hook, it's a needle.
It's a needle, and it's a 25 millimeter, I do believe.
They also have hooks.
Hook, if you wanted to hook like that, it would have to be like a Q.
Yeah, I was going to say they have hooks too. My sister uses one.
Yeah.
And then I've got my wooden ones that aren't quite as big.
Honest to God, I just use went and got me a dowel, sanded it so it was nice and smooth, and sealed it with a clear what's it called? Clear coat.
Clear acrylic.
That's what I use to make broomstick lace with. And you can get dowels really big.
Yeah, you can. You can get it up to
And they're not that expensive.
no.
No, I got those at Walmart. Yep, 50 millimeter. Thank you, Lana. But I got those at Walmart for like 50 cents. They were on sale. She needs it for a loopy stitch, she says.
I would use a Q then.
I don't have a crochet hook that big.
I used to. I don't anymore.
I have a couple of really big ones, but I don't think they're that size. And I don't want to get up and go look, so
Well, if I mm-mm. Nope.
I still want to buy like a full complete set, like one complete ultimate set of hooks. Possible to find though.
I don't know if they make them full sets with every size.
I
'Cause
know,
usually they separate them from the small ones to the size that most people use to the larger ones that are for other things. And a lot of those bigger ones you can't get in sets. You can only get them singly.
Mhm. Did you finish your banana?
I'm using plastic canvas for the inside of the creeper so that he stays square
Okay.
and not rounded.
Need a drink?
Okay, I'm having an issue here. This hat is half double, but that blanket is double. So guess what I keep doing?
A double.
Double.
A double instead of a half double. I keep having to pull it out.
Hi, Birdie. Come on. No, you don't get none of these shiny things. None of those ones tonight. Here, you can have this one. No. I'll save that one.
Oh, here's a nice multi-tip set. Holy cow. $78.
How many hooks?
7 sizes.
Uh,
But they screw into the handle.
right. I've never been able to use those because of the way I hold my crochet hook, how much pressure I put on it. I unscrew them. Just like I bend my crochet hooks.
Yeah.
Now, I've been lucky since I got these silicone ones. I can't bend them because I can't get them warm enough because of the silicone to bend them, which is fine with me. I don't want them bent.
Like why can't you find a complete set? Like how many?
I don't know.
Now Addie has a set. Addie Swing Crochet Hooks, a mega set of 20.
Yeah, but
So
I
all
bet
the
that's
handles.
just. Go ahead.
So all the handles are the same. So they all have the toothbrush handles, right? And but
Hmm.
so they come in 0.5, 0.6, 0.75, 1, 1.25, 1.5, 1.75, 2. Like this is a 20 set. That like a 20-piece set, but I don't know.
It goes from the really small ones to
Yeah, so
probably.
it has the steel ones and then the regular size ones, right?
Hmm.
It's a 20-piece set for $275. Like I don't
But
know.
that's
Like
still not the really big ones, though.
no, it only goes up to 6, 7, 8. but it doesn't have 6.5, 7.5, 7.25. I want
Right.
every size. I want every size available. Like, why
Mm-hmm.
can't you find every size?
Sometimes you can't have all the things.
You can still
Well,
want it.
yeah, but why not? Like, why? Well, why did what? Like, okay, so Susan Bates makes the steel ones, and she makes regular ones, and she makes the large ones. But why can't you just buy one complete set of everything all at once?
Right. Hat finished. Phew, done.
And like all the odd sizes that you'll never use. But
I'm still looking into buying molds, resin molds, so I can make crochet hooks.
so the Craft Yarn Council says there's 29 steel hooks and 28 non-steel hooks. So a complete set then would be 30, 29, 27, 27 sizes of hooks,
Cool.
going from a point 0.5, a number 14, up to a 15 millimeter, which is a Q.
Right.
Hey, Angela, welcome in.
Hi, Angela.
Oh, but there is technically an infinite number of crochet hook sizes, but the Craft Yarn Council says there's 29 and 28,
Hmm.
according to American and British standards.
Hmm.
I want them all. I want all of them.
You dropped it.
See, how come Susan Bates doesn't even have them all?
I don't know.
See, even Susan Bates only has 13 sizes. Oh, but then she's got her steel hooks too. Still not enough. And why does Susan Bates' website go directly to Amazon? That doesn't make sense.
I think that they sell for her. Susan Bates, they sell for her.
See, even the steel hooks I have for Susan Bates, there's only like 6 of them that I have. I want more of everything. Come on, people. Mariana says, I recently started crochet, so I only have the basics 2 to 7. I have mainly used medium 4-weight yarn. Yeah, but you can use any size hook with 4-weight. Oh, does Joe tell you? She uses this number 7 hook. I started with a 6. And then
Hi, Diana.
started with a 6 just to make it easier, and then worked my way down to a 4. So I'm using a 4 for 4-weight now, but I can go down to a 3 for tighter stitches. But if you want it looser, then you go up, right, to a 6 or an 8, like Joe does.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Diana D, what are you up to?
Hi, Diana D.
How are you, Diana T?
Amazon bought the ad for Susan Bates or link. No, so I was on Susan Bates, like thesusanbates.com,
Mm-hmm.
and if you go to check price on anything, shop now, it takes you directly to Amazon.
Yeah.
See, what I get a better price at Michael's though. Sometimes I just shop at Michael's. Like I can order it all at Michael's anyway. See, I like the twisted lock when I got that one. I got the steel hooks, but there's only 6 in that set. I want more. I want more variety in the steel hooks. The Silver Loom set's good. Ergonomics are good. Susan Bates.
Oh no, Diana. Been there, done that.
Well, the dogs you kick onto the floor. The kids you stack top and bottom, feet to feet. And you got lots of room.
My dog, if I kicked him out of the bed, he would stand up to the edge of the bed and cry to be put back up in the bed. So he sleeps in the bed.
Diana's asking, anyone ever use Premier Sweet Roll?
No, I have not.
Not yet.
Premier Sweet Roll.
No, you didn't.
Ooh, those look nice.
Oh yeah, they do.
Those look nice.
You gonna share them with the rest of the class?
No.
Or are you just gonna do one anonymous?
Let me go to Premier's website first, and I'll share it with everybody.
Oh, those are so gorgeous. Sure. Take your word for it.
Just give me a sec. Sweet roll fruit. Oh, I remember those sweet roll fruits. We're looking those up before too. Sweet roll bold, vivid. They're actually some really nice colors.
I don't even know if I have it. I don't think I have any sweet rolls.
Walmart has them apparently.
Yes, they do.
Walmart.
I gotta go find sweet rolls. If I do, it'd be in my new stuff.
Here you go.
All right, hold on. Now I gotta go on a mission.
Yep.
Scroll up. There you go. Scroll up. Scroll up. Cause I know we were looking at these fruit ones. So blueberry. Blueberry looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows how it works. Stop. See, I'm working on this back. There's watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember I was looking at these, and it actually works up like watermelons.
Wow. That's cool.
I know it works up like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I know there was cherry and lemon. Here's a lime one. Oh, there's all the colors. There's all the colors there.
Mm-hmm.
But they actually work up like you got the peel, the rind, and then the seed, the like the citrus color and with seeds mixed in it. And as you keep working it just layers itself.
That is cool.
They're actually made for socks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you make some really cool socks with the sweet roll fruits premier.
That is awesome.
It's cool.
I haven't found any yet, but you can buy them through Walmart. And as for the colors, like these are just the sweet fruits, the fruits. But as for a sweet roll, the vivids, like there's like the colors are just amazing on these two. The neon colors. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Is that coming too bright?
Yeah. That's real. The colors are really bright.
Yeah, nope.
Bolds are nice too.
Uh-huh.
And just the way they work up, like just the way they work up in different variations.
See, yarn I don't have.
That is cool.
Reasons why I lost yarn. I still think he's coming out with new stuff.
So Walmart is selling them for $28, but Premier is selling them for $12. Okay, so U.S. Premier is selling them for $8.99, and Walmart is selling them for $28.
That's weird.
Yeah, so it's best to buy it directly from Premier.
Yeah, but what's the shipping?
Free shipping for over $137.
Yeah, but if you don't want to spend that much money, I wonder how much the shipping is.
Well, Joe's always buying. Joe can always find you deals for shipping.
Yeah.
Diana D says I tried to make the poncho in D's Creative Hands Crochet Hippie Poncho Challenge, and it sucked. I ripped the very first row out 3 times because it kept turning on me.
Mm-hmm. That's not good.
Chris says, Diana D, be careful you don't go too big with your hook or it snakes when you wash.
25% off hipster yarn. Hold on a second. I just saw free shipping on here. Come on, go. No. Free shipping on orders over $45.
Okay.
Lower 45.
I am looking on Walmart app. The sweet rolls, Premier sweet rolls, are $7.99.
Online, mine said online it was $28.
No, I'm looking at the app. Even the sweet roll vivid is $6.99. The watermelon one is $6.99. And it's free shipping. Yep, it's all here. Look, let me show you. right there. Sweet roll,
What?
$6.99. Yep.
Okay, so the sweet roll fruits at Premier are $4.99.
Mm-hmm.
$4.99, $8.99 for the bold. A three pack are $9. That's a better deal right there.
Yeah.
Frosty lollipop, $10 for a bag of 3.
Yep.
Stitch, please. What? They got Hanks. When did Premier come out with Hanks? How can they have? How can they know it's Dollarama or Dollar Tree?
Don't know.
How come my Dollar Tree doesn't carry this stuff?
Don't know.
Man,
They carry
70 colors.
more than you think they carry. The problem is a lot of the yarn you have to go into the store to get it, and all the stores don't carry the same thing.
I wonder if I can just go to the store and talk to them. Say, hey, can you order this in?
They
They might
usually
do
do.
it.
They do it especially if you get a manager who's willing to help you. Yeah, they'll do
Well,
it.
she likes me there because I buy all the yarn.
Yeah, so she might just very well do this. So here is the sweet roll Premier yarn for 12 um, of the 12 cakes. It's $60.77, free shipping. So it's
For 12
$5.
cakes.
Yeah, so it's $5.06 each.
That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, it's right here.
Well, that's American though.
Well, yeah,
Double that for
and
Canada.
every time I order Walmart, it's free shipping for me. Don't pay for shipping. And I could order that, which I'm not going to order it. But if I was going to order it, I would have it in 3 days. The melon is almost the same exact. Well, it's a little bit more. Depends on the colors.
I thought it was cool the way it worked up though, and like they make perfect socks, right? Like
Oh,
just
exactly. The DK colors is $7.99 cake. They have the Premier Puzzle. It's a little bit more expensive. It's $9.99.
yeah. Joe likes puzzle yarn.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is the fruits. Look at this one. It's $6.99 a skein.
Ooh,
Yeah.
guava.
Yep. That's cool. They also have Premier Cotton in cones for $14.99. It's looks like a really light, like pinks and variegated colors. That's a good price for a cone of cotton. Ooh. They have the Premier Dottie for $9.99.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
JoJo
another
likes
one.
that one
Joe's
too.
favorite. That's Joe's favorites. Yeah, Dottie and the puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, here's a cotton that is a denim for $14.99. So it's the blue denim. I love using yarn that looks like denim. Yep, I think that would be a better deal for me than me going through Premier unless I can get free shipping.
Right.
Exactly, Chris, because I can't do wool.
See what you started, Diana?
Terry said Mary Maxim is 3 for 13.47.
See, I like my what's that brand? And not Pentax. Michael sells it.
I don't have a Michaels even close enough to even think about going to it unless I'm in Utah.
No, that's what I get most of my colors for my flowers for. Patents Astra. Patents Astra yarn.
Cool.
I'll take a pack of ketchup. A package of ketchup, please. No, thank you.
That's what I thought.
Why would you do that?
I'm just quiet tonight.
That's cool, Marina. She said the Burnett Sport Ombre twist is like the puzzle.
No, I started to pick up all that yarn. Where did I find the best price? I think the best price for that was at Walmart. Oh,
The
that's
night
what did I want? It was tweed. That big blanket I wanted to make.
the naked snail is going to bed.
Good night, Demetra.
Hi, Demetra.
Good night. Thank you, sir.
Well, it's only it's 11:15 out there.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yes, just like you. That's your time, isn't it?
Yes. I was concentrating on something. I didn't realize the time.
It's weird. I automatically know time zones by people.
Yep.
See, but it's weird because I know Herb's an hour ahead, Jess is an hour ahead, but they're nowhere near each other.
I'm an hour ahead. So is Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but how can y'all be an hour ahead? That means you're all well. I guess because you're below Manitoba and Saskatchewan.
right. So we're all anywhere from so Central Standard
Joe's on
Time.
my time.
Yes, same with me.
Yeah.
Central Standard Time starts halfway through Nebraska, just barely into Kansas, part of Oklahoma, and part of Texas. And then it goes all the way over to the other side of Missouri because part of Tennessee is Central Standard, the rest is Eastern, and I think Tennessee, can't remember. It's kind of jagged down that line.
No, I don't actually, Chris. I can check and see if Michaels has any, but I don't think they do here. But I did pick up this really nice silk bamboo. Silky soft rayon from bamboo. Loops and threads. This is so freaking nice. Soft. Like I know I no, oh, it's discontinued. Yeah. So the Patents yarn that Michaels has up here was Patents Astra, which is like the yarn to use that I use because it's like a number 3. and it comes in like such a huge variety of colors. Like, it comes in just as many colors as the so all these
Good night, Diana D.
patents come in just as many colors as red hearts do, but they're all like threes, which is nice. That's why I like them. They're great for flowers. But I also picked up some. I think it was rayon, not rayon yarn, but it was slipper yarn. I don't know, weird. Yeah, Fentex Dynasty. It's weird. It's like I don't even know what it's like rayon or something. Like granny slipper. You remember those granny slippers your grandma used to wear all the time? But it's
Mhm.
like it feels like plastic.
Yeah.
It feels like plastic, but it's yarn. I don't know, maybe rayon. But it's so stringy, so splitty.
All right, I'm liking this flower better.
I like that too.
Ooh, look at that! Nice. That's awesome, Jeff. Let me see. Hold on
Who
a
thinks,
second.
Miss
Stay there.
Daniel?
Stay there.
Hang on. Yes. Yes. It looks really nice.
There's only there's only 3 Michaels in the state of Kansas. And the closest one to me is over 2 hours away.
Look at you go with all your fancy flowers.
Man, I sleep right.
Cute.
Yes. Very cute.
Thank you.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking I'm liking this color mix better.
Good night, Diana D.
Hey, Diana D.
Well, I am actually going to go too.
Everybody's dropping out.
I know. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I got
Yeah,
two
Alright.
more
see you
stitches.
tomorrow.
One more.
Sleep
Yeah, one more stitch. I got one more stitch. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Stitch.
I had one more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks good. Why is one
This is
shorter than the other?
because it's my brother. My brother's short and fat,
Oh,
and
oh.
his partner's tall and skinny.
So, do you have matches for
I love
those?
Do I have what?
Do you have matches, or do you have to make 2 more?
No. All I'm making is just the two of them, and I gotta make jackets for them. I gotta make jackets, right? So the jackets will go on them
Mm-hmm.
and do it like that,
Okay.
and then the heads will go on top. Then I gotta do their hair, and they
I
all got
thought they
arms.
were. I thought you were making feet. I didn't. I mean, 2 feet. I didn't
Oh,
realize that.
no.
That's
No,
you
yeah.
separated it.
So when I made them, I should put washers in the bottom. I got these big washers in
Right.
the bottom
Right.
so that they'll stand, right?
Uh huh. Cool.
coffee. Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I got to finish
oh,
making these
Larry.
little jackets. Finished making these little jackets for them because the jackets got little collars on them as well.
Mm-hmm.
To make
Cool.
it look cooler. And then
That's
and
cool.
then their arms. And their arms will sew on the sides. Boop.
Awesome.
But I was still thinking about trying to get some I have these little mini magnets here. These little mini magnets.
Uh-huh.
Thinking about trying to put that inside their hands. That way they can hold hands.
I
Oh,
think that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
'Cause they got a
Awesome.
lot of, cause they got enough of them. I just only need 2.
Right. Right. Just make sure you put them where they'll touch each other. They're not separate from each other.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'll put one here.
All right. Well,
I'll put one in the front of him, and one in his
Uh-huh.
hand. Yeah.
right. All right.
So
I will
that's good.
see you guys later. Good night.
Nice.
All right. Good night, Connie.
Good night, Miss Connie.
I know Annie's gonna take off in 6 minutes
Yes.
or less.
Or less. Sorry, I'm quiet. I got started on something new, and I had to count. Jess made me start something new. Just switch to
What? You had to count? You don't count.
Stop. It's not
You
good.
don't count.
Come on.
I do too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how the numbers go.
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Thanks, Mariana.
Gotta set them up just so.
Unbelievable. Well, it's great that Joe joined us.
Yeah. It was nice
I'm-
to see a picture.
I like I said, I guarantee you, she's gonna blame it on her new meds. They're just putting it right out because you said it
When they
causes
take
drought.
sometimes that does mess with you.
Yeah, it'll take a couple days for it to clear out and even her out.
Yeah.
Hey, anything else? Great job tonight, Jess. Great job on your super chats and stickers and
Yeah.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Yay. It's exciting. And pretty flowers.
Yeah, and your pretty flowers. Way to go. I
Where-
almost got two.
Here's my butt.
I almost got 2 groomsmen done.
Wait, what?
So Joey said, "Here's my butt."
Oh,
Look at my butt.
It's my butt.
Chris is
what?
asking, does she need to send you anything for shipping?
Oh, what? Where?
Here, I'll put it up on screen so you can see it.
No, I don't know yet. I'll get back to you on that
That's 2 separate answers.
one.
No, I don't know.
It's 3 different answers,
It's a definite maybe. Definite maybe.
and none of them's right.
She'll get back to you on it though. Good night, Tammy.
Night, Tammy.
So we're gonna say good night here as well. Good night, take care, have fun. Join us tomorrow for Jessica Bingo 2.0.
Yes.
And Connie
And
live.
Connie's got a premiere live. Connie's live tomorrow.
I can't remember. I think it's a premiere.
Join us
See you over,
tomorrow. We'll
Connie.
see y'all later. Take care, have fun.
Night, everybody.
Good night.